Hi. So my dad came home and now I'm like super shy. But I mean, we're just gonna continue because like, who cares? Who cares? Am I right, kids? Play some music and we're gonna have fun, okay? So I actually decided to do this video because a lot of people told me to talk about my experiences for the past 3 days. I've had a lot of fun for the past 3 days. And no, wait, today's Tuesday, so the past, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've had a lot of fun, and people were just asking me to like talk about it, and I didn't want to like type it, so I decided to like make a video about it. So it's gonna be like really just like chill, nothing crazy. I don't even think I'm gonna edit this, to be honest. I really hope like no one comes in, because that'd be really awkward. They can already hear me like talking to myself, so it's whatever. So I'm gonna go on my Twitter right now and ask, hey y'all, cowboy emoji, I'm gonna make a video about my experiences from this weekend. If you have any questions, put them, just comment down below. Okay, I hope you can see that. Alright, I hope they answer quickly. But anyways, I already primed my face with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, so I'm primed. I'm now using the Anastasia Stick Foundation. This is in the shade Beige, and this is like one of the only foundations that match me at the moment because I got pretty tan from being outside for like 3 days. Actually, for like 2 days because I wasn't really outside during the day, Saturday. That's alright. So, I'll be applying this. I kind of just apply it like so on my forehead, just a little bit since I've banged, so. And then like 3 lines right there. That's kind of what I do. And I actually really want to try, like, I really want to see like how this will look if I just use like a cushion puff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I actually don't have like a hand mirror or anything. I should have bought one like before I was like, yeah, let's do this. This was like really spontaneous, so I was just like, yeah, I should record this instead of making like long ass threads on the Twitters. Like 5 people are gonna watch. I'm gonna read. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad. I don't think it looks like any different if I used like a sponge, so. I mean a brush, because you shouldn't use a sponge with this foundation. But from what I see, it looks good. So far, so good. Hopefully I don't have like any like weird stripes going on. Alright, that looks pretty blended. Hopefully I get questions and I don't look like a mess. Like I'm like, I don't look sad. But if I get like 1 question, I'll be happy. Okay, so I'm using the Sem Tip Concealer. Oh, we booty gurus now. This is in the shade 1.5. I'm just gonna use that underneath the eye. I actually really like using this with, I have like a pimple here. Oh. I really like using this with just like my finger. So I try to apply like the least bit possible. And go ahead. This is kind of like how I do my makeup if I'm like in a car. I feel like all the like wannabe beauty gurus are looking at this like, your fingers, are you serious? And what about it? I think this is very similar to the NARS Radiant Creamy, which used to be like my favorite. It smells like garbage outside. My window's open. But, and I really like applying that with my fingers as well. I'm just like, where the hell there's a ghost. That's it. Where'd it go? Oh my god, hold on, wait a second. I've done literally lost my puff. Where'd it go? What the hell? That's extremely creepy. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. I just dropped the concealer, that's fine. I'm a mess on a daily basis. Yeah, that's okay. Anyways, yeah, that puff just like disappeared, so that's cool. It's fine, it's cool. It's perfectly fine. I'm not scared at all. Alright. Cool. So, I guess I should start like talking about the past couple of days. So, it started off Friday. Actually, it started Thursday, when I found out that like NCT were going to be in New York for an interview, and I was like, what goes on? Couldn't get tickets, just like the majority of us. So I was like, alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get in, or if I can just like see them from outside. I'm using the Innisfree no sebum powder, be like original one, not the colored one, because I wouldn't recommend the colored one. I would recommend the translucent one. I'm just gonna use like the little puff that it comes with to set the under eye. I don't like really setting this concealer because I feel like it kind of gets cakey. Just like apply like the tiniest bit of powder and you'll be fine. Cool. Alright, so then I was like, alright, like, fuck it, like, let's go. I was gonna go by myself, because I go to New York by myself all the time. But then I told my friend, and I was like, you should go, and she was like, oh my god, you're lucky I go to work, like, in the at night tomorrow, we should go, let's go. And then, we ended up going together. We met up with each other in New York, and I was like already lined up, and the line was like pretty steep. It didn't really look like that much people because we were kind of like separated. It wasn't like one huge line, and I was like in like the right area, like not the left, because that's where everyone was, because that's where they were gonna be parked. I was in like the left area, and where it was very sparse. There wasn't a lot of people there, which was great because I get a little claustrophobic, and like it was just a really good area because I was literally like second row, and like I got like a really good view. So like at first I was like hopeful, like okay, maybe I can get in, like maybe hopefully I can get in, whatever. But then after they came and I realized like okay, I'm not gonna get in, but that's okay. So as I said, like I kind of just made it to New York. I made it around 10 a.m. Like I made it to the place at 10 a.m. Turns out like where I get left off at the bus is like Port Authority, which is like the bus terminal, and like where the build studio is like a 40-minute walk. So that's like taking Uber, so expensive, sorry dad, from like where I was, because like when I checked on maps it was like, oh, it's a 15-minute walk. I was like, oh, I can do that so easily. Nope, it was like malfunctioning, and it was showing me like a 15-minute walk from like Broadway, like just broadly Broadway, you know, like the street, not the actual venue. And that pissed me off so much because like I was so ready to just walk my 15 minutes and go, but no, oh my god, I was so pissed. So yeah, I had to like pay for a freaking Uber and everything, and I was like high-key mad, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I was still like, okay, whatever. So yeah, there's that. So then I finally made it, and I was just like standing there. As I said, I was like second row, and then I was first row like when they left. So I kind of saw them, and it was a blur. Like literally, it took them 5 seconds, all 9 of them 5 seconds to get into the venue, not the venue, to get into like the building. And it was like insane because I didn't expect them to like go in that quickly, and it literally all happened within like, I'm telling you, it felt like 5 seconds, but the video that I took was 25 seconds long or something, so like it was like 20 seconds for them to get in. But I'm using the milk chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's literally the only bronzer that I use. It's like a holy grail product. I want to try other bronzers, but I'm not sure like what to try. I think I might look. I've had this since my 16th birthday. I'm 18 now, so I've had this for 2 years. But it's like, it's literally my favorite thing ever. And I'm just using this Real Techniques buffing brush. It's supposed to be for foundation, but I use it. Woohoo! Oh my god. This random ass bird just came into my freaking window. Oh my god. That was so unexpected. Anyways, there's like deer and like random roosters that come into my backyard all the time. It's so weird. New Jersey, ha ha ha. Jesus Christ. Okay, so now that we're done with that, now that we're done bronzing, I like to bronze quite a bit during the summertime because I like to look like I go outside, but in reality I don't, and my face is naturally like a lot whiter than the rest of my body. As I said, I got quite a, actually I don't think I said this, but I got quite a bit of a tan from being outside for like 3 days, so oh my god, I forgot my nose contour brush, but we got a nose contour, so my brushes are just over here. What you think? Hold up. Oh, this one's clean. I have 2 because I use this brush for literally everything. For everything. I almost tripped. Did y'all see that? I hope you didn't see that. Okay, I got some questions. Okay, so I'm gonna contour my nose while answering these questions. So from OOMFE, aka my mutual, Vic, at Mr. Seo Youngho. What's it like being married to Haechan? Okay, so here's a little story. Actually, I can show you a photo like right now. So what happened was, I have like extremely bright hair, as you can see. I dyed my hair to look like the NCT light stick. I know, how extra can you be? But yes, I dyed my hair lime green so I can match the light stick of NCT and just like the fandom color in general. And a lot of fans noticed that. They were like, yo, your hair is like literally the color of the light stick. I'm like, yes, that was the point. And a lot of people like really liked that. And so since my hair is so bright, I'm using the Makeup Store blush in the shade Sugar Pink. Since like my hair is so bright, a lot of people tend to notice that. I usually use the Real Techniques blush brush for my blush, but I brought this one. It's the Wet n Wild, like, I'm pretty sure this is just like a flat top foundation brush. And I just apply quite a bit. Since my hair is like so bright and it's so noticeable, people like to stare at me, right? So when NCT were leaving the build studio, were leaving the venue, like not the venue, the building, I actually didn't notice until after it happened, but me and Haechan, me and Lil Donghyuk, made eye contact. What? Like, he was like straight up staring at me, and I literally did not notice until after. I like smelling my brushes. Is that weird? I like to apply quite a bit of blush. It's my thing, and this blush is like shimmery and really pretty, so I like it. I like kind of like the sunburnt kind of look. When I get sunburnt, it's usually just like on my shoulders, and I peel a lot, and I don't get a pretty pink blush, so yay. But yeah, we like straight up made eye contact. Like, I'm not just saying like he looked at me, like eye contact, like we stared at each other for like 3 seconds. Okay, like 2 seconds. But it was insane. Like it was like the greatest thing in the world. Let me do my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and oh, this is in the shade Taupe, by the way. And it was wild. It was wild. So as I said, I didn't really notice until after it happened, and like after it happened, it was kind of like, oh, did that just happen? You know, like it was kind of like a shocking thing. So I kind of I didn't like believe it. You know what I mean? I didn't say anything because I didn't want to sound like delusional. So it was actually my mutual. I totally forgot who. You know who you are if you're gonna watch this. They were like, oh my god, you and Hyuk are like straight up making eye contact. Like he was straight up staring at your camera. I was like, holy crap, Hyuk is straight up staring at my camera. And like, as I said, we did make eye contact, but like I was kind of like in denial that he was looking at me, because like whenever someone stares at me, I'm always like, oh, they're probably just staring at my direction or something, because I don't want to like get my hopes up, you know. But like it happened, guys. And then after that happened during KCON on Sunday, I was like section 8, row 14, so I was pretty close to the stage, and like people in the pit could see my bright ass hair, so obviously the performers could see my bright ass hair, and like when they were saying goodbye, like when everyone was saying goodbye, I swore he saw me, and we like just waved at each other, like he remembered. He was like, I was like, bitch. So yeah, that's why my friend was like, how's it like being married to Haechan? It's great. It's a great life. Yeah. It's great. It's great. I feel like people would believe me more since he's not even my bias. So like, it's quite believable. It's not like he's my bias and like I'm just like making shit up, but I'm not. And I have photo proof. Like I even posted it on my Twitter, like the photo. I didn't say anything that we made eye contact or anything. It was someone else that noticed it. So yeah, that happened. That is what happened. Yeah. So yeah, that's how's it like being married. It's nice. It's great. It's great, honestly. When's the wedding? When we're like 25. So we have a long way to go since we're both 18s. Next question. From Luna Unsolved. I love you. How is Taeyeon in real life? Beautiful. I barely noticed him since his hair was kind of ducked down when they were coming into the building. But then, like after, he was kind of like hella chill. He was like gang gang with his little 2-piece lines. It was really cute. He looks exactly the same in real life. Like exactly the same. Some members look a little different in real life. And then some members look even better looking in real life. So Taeyong is one of those members who look exactly the same in real life, as in like incredibly beautiful. Like it's kind of unreal. Like wow, like you look like that. Like you're out here living life looking like that. Like that's kind of disrespectful to others. Like that's not fair. But yeah, he's very good looking. And like unreal, like he's literally unrealistic. Like I can't stand him. Let's see what other questions I got. I'm crying from Tay, aka Molt fanboy. Tay, how did LBK smell? That is actually like an inside joke between him and I. LBK is long boy Kino, because Kino is kind of like, Kino's short, but like he's quite long. He has quite long limbs, and like it's weird. It is weird. Like it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, long boy Kino. I don't know how he smells because I was too far to smell him. So sorry. I can't answer that question, Tay. Long boy King is still a mystery how he smells like in real life. Yeah. Okay, that's all the questions for now. Thanks for 3 people who gave me some questions. I appreciate it. I feel famous. But next I'm gonna do just some like really simple eyeshadow. I'm using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, which is like from 2 years ago. You can't buy it anymore, but like this shade Pop is like one of the nicest like glitter shades that Urban Decay has, and I wish they would like make it into a single because it's so pretty. But I'm just gonna like apply a little bit of the shade Zone, which is just like this cool tone brown shade. This shade right here, very simple, very basic shade. And sometimes I don't even apply eyeshadow primer like when it comes to these like looks, because these shades last pretty long on the face, so, on the eyes. Anyways, so how did I know a lot of people just want to know like how did NCT look like in real life? How were their visuals in real life? Unrealistic, like unrealistic. Honestly, they're all so beautiful, and it was just like kind of unreal. Like it was kind of like a dream. Like it didn't feel real. Like they just all look like they look like cartoon characters. Like it's just like it's not fair. It really isn't. It really isn't fair. I guess I'll go from every member. I'll start with Tail. Tail, my son. That's my baby. He's tiny. He's so short. Like, I'd say like I'm around like, I don't know. Everyone kind of knows my height. I'm like a solid like 5, like 6 through 8, depending on the day, to be honest. And since I had on like my regular everyday like Converse platforms, I was like a good 5'8" that day. And so I'd say I'm like 5'7". Yeah, I'm around like 5'7". So yeah, I was like 5'8" that day, and he was definitely like kind of shorter than me. But since I was wearing like platforms, I'd say he's like the same height as me, but he is very tiny. Like he's very short, and he has like short proportions, but it's super cute, and he's so tiny, and it's just like adorable. He's really good looking. Like he's just really beautiful in real life, and like he has like a really like strong nose, which sounds like so weird, but like he has like a really nice nose. Like you don't need to contour it like at all, and it's really nice. Johnny, oh my god, Johnny is so cute. I literally couldn't even focus like on like how good looking he was, because he was just smiling the entire time, and it was like, oh my god, so cute, you know what I mean? Like he's just like so adorable, and like it's so funny how people find him intimidating because he's so tall, but like he's just too cute. Like he really is. He's just like a ray of sunshine. He was like smiling to everyone. Like I absolutely loved it. He's just so adorable, and I love him. Even though he was wearing some really ugly pants, like he's still the cutest thing ever. I forgive him for the ugly pants. I'm using this Wet n Wild clear brow gel that I use all the time. It's really ugly, and like there's like nothing left in there, so I'm not gonna show you. But I'm applying it. I'm not gonna show you the bottle because it's so ugly, and I really need to like go to Walgreens. I literally have a Walgreens like right next to me, and I still like I'm too lazy to go get some. I'm so sorry to like everyone that like comes to my house and has to see that ugly ass Wet n Wild bottle. I'm so sorry. Okay, so now that we're done with brows, so yeah, Johnny's beautiful in real life. He has really nice eyebrows and like a cute nose, and he just looks super cute. Like I can't really say much about it. I'd say he's a solid like 6 foot. He had on like pretty flat shoes that day, so he didn't have like extra height. I'd say he's a solid 6 foot. I'd say none of them really towered over me, so like I can't really say like how tall they were, but I'm pretty good at guessing people's heights, and he looks like a solid 6 foot. I'd say he's 6 feet tall. Yeah. What am I not? Okay, yeah, mascara and like lipstick. Okay, I kind of want to keep on talking and I don't want to finish, so I'm gonna like do my mascara really slowly. Sadly, this is Benefit, and Benefit is like gross, and they're not really like, I don't know, they have really like weird cruelty-free laws. Like I don't think they are cruelty-free, but I got this literally as a Christmas present that I really need to use up. It doesn't smell bad yet, but I really need to just use it up. Oh my god, my dad's back and he saw me. Awkward. But anyways, hold up. If you can hear music playing in the background, it's gorillas. I really hope I don't get copyrighted. Gorillas, please don't copyright me. I love y'all. Hello. I'm just applying some mascara. Since I literally have nowhere to go today, I'm just like applying these tiniest amount. I have like a Limitless poster right next to me, so I'm just gonna like go with each member. Mark, I barely saw like in real life, like when he passed by me, but I saw him like once he was leaving, and he was like really cute. Like he looks pretty much exactly the same in real life. He has a long ass neck. It's so funny. But he's so adorable, and he has like these like cartoony eyes. Like he has like doe eyes, not doe eyes. I don't know how to explain his eyes, but they're so cute. Like they're so cute. I love them. I'd say he's a solid like 5'8". I felt like we were almost the same height, or like the same height. So definitely he's not tall, but I feel like everyone knows Mark isn't tall. But yeah. Next one here is Chani, our little son. He is so cute. Oh my god, he's definitely like 5'7". He's definitely not tall, but oh my god, he's so cute. Like he definitely left an impression on me. He is so adorable, and he stands out probably the most out of all the members next to like Taeyong. He is like really tan. Oh my god, and his foundation matched his body perfectly. I think that's why I always say, like, most of the times if you see like a tan idol with like a foundation that doesn't really match them, it's probably the flash photography. But if there's no flash photography, then they're just, the stylists are just doing them dirty. But like, he is so tan and he's so golden. Oh my god, I was so jealous. I felt like I needed to go get a tan, but I did kind of get a tan at KCON, so I'm happy. But like, oh my god, he's golden, and he's so cute. He has like a chubby face, and I just want to like pinch his cheeks. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. And yeah, he's just like golden. Like he's so cute. He's so cute and tiny. I just want to like give him a little hug. Oh, so adorable. So the next member that's on my little Limitless poster is Taeyong. Taeyong looks, as I said, exactly the same in real life. He looks like, on his profile it says he's 5'9". He just looks 5'9" because he's so skinny, but I swear he's like 5'8". But like, I'ma stay in denial and say that he's 5'9" every time someone asks me about his height, because like, that's just how I am. What about it? What? So, but yeah, no, he's really cute. He is very thin. Like, as I said, I just think he's like just naturally really thin, and I feel like a lot of people are always like, oh my god, he looks unhealthy. He has looked like this like his entire life. If you look at photos from his childhood, he's always been super skinny. He's just naturally skinny as hell. But he's so cute. Like, he's so cute and like tiny, and I love him. I just want to like put him in my pocket. So cute. Next member is Winwin. Winwin, I barely saw. Like, I swore, like, I barely saw him. Like, he was not even there. It's like, nah. When he left, I saw him 100%. But, like, he, like, zoomed in. I was like, oh, okay. So, definitely a member that I wish I got more of a glimpse of. But he's so cute, as I said, once they were leaving. And he's just like adorable. He just radiates like cuteness, you know what I mean, just like naturally, and I love it. I love it so much. He's adorable. He's absolutely adorable. Like, he's just really cute. One second. Just changing the song. But yeah, absolutely adorable. I really don't have much to say about him. Like I was just kind of like, when I saw him. So next member is Jaehyun. Jaehyun I caught like a really good glimpse of, like when he was coming in because he was like the. Okay, so I didn't notice that the camera like stopped recording during this part. So basically, Jaehyun, I caught like the probably the best glimpse of him throughout all of the members. I saw him like 100%. Like I saw him very clearly, like coming in and leaving as well. He's quite. I'd say he's like 5'11". He looked 5'11" to me. He's definitely not like taller than what we think he is. I feel like a lot of like me included, like and citizens just like to like say that the tall members are like taller than what they really are. But I definitely think he's like 5'11". I felt lied to because always thought he was 6 foot, but maybe he is. I don't know, but he definitely looks 5'11" to me. I think he's really cute. He looks like bread. Like he literally looks like bread. It's so funny. Like I know yeah, that's like a really popular joke on Twitter, but he looks like bread. Like his cheeks are so chubby and he's not super white. Like I feel like all of the members are tanner than what you think they are, but he is like definitely on the lighter side, but he's super just like adorable and he looks very built. Like his shoulders are very broad, but his cheeks are really chubby, which is so funny. It's very contradicting and it's like super adorable face and then like built body. It's so funny, but yeah, he's really cute. He looked really nice, and I'm pretty sure me and him made eye contact like when he was coming in. But I could be wrong. I don't know, but I definitely felt like he was one of the members that was kind of looking at the fans the most, which was nice. And it makes me not regret getting a JK Limitless poster, as you can see. But no, yeah, it kind of cut off during him and also Doyoung. Doyoung is very cute. He looks exactly the same like in real life than he does like online and on the internet, like on camera. I'd say he's around 5'11" as well. I think Doyoung and Jaehyun are the same exact height. They're both really cute. He's so cute. He's very pretty. His eyes are beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're like one of the most prettiest pairs of eyes I've ever seen. He's so cute. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him. He's just like beautiful. Like I really like he look as I said, he looks exactly the same. Like what you get is what you get. But yeah, also Utah. Utah is like absolutely stunning. Like he is so beautiful. His smile literally left me in awe. Like I literally forgot to record because I was like literally I was like oh my god, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be recording. Like I literally forgot to be recording because he's just that beautiful. His smile is just like mesmerizing and he's so cute. So yeah, he's definitely really beautiful. I honestly like not as I said, not being biased in the next clip, but he's like the most beautiful member in real life, at least in my opinion. Obviously everyone has different opinions, but in my opinion, he's definitely the most beautiful member. And that's pretty much all I have to say. I think he's around like 5'9", definitely not tall, but not super short. And yeah, he looks super cute with this like lightish blondish brown hair he has going on right now. And yeah. Okay, so the lighting is like getting really crap and like really bright for no reason because like I don't know, like there's not much sun right now, so don't mind it. Sorry, there's like really crappy light. But anyways, I had to like re-record this part, but anyways, not being biased, whatever. He's definitely the most beautiful. Basically, everyone was just asking me how do they look in real life, were their visuals like even more insane in real life. I'd say like it's just the fact that they're all so beautiful like on camera, and the fact that they look exactly the same in real life is kind of insane. But I feel like they almost look better in real life. I feel like they all just like they look tanner and like more healthy, and also like Utah just looks much better in real life. Like it's insane like how beautiful he is on camera, but the fact that he looks even more beautiful like in real life, it's like insane. Like I'm like in love. Like it's insane. Yeah. Hyuk's like beautiful ass skin tone makes me jealous. Who I was like, yeah, basically just everyone looks exactly the same. Like pretty much exactly the same. Like they just look like tanner and like better because they look tanner, but like they literally like their facial features like all exactly the same. the members with big heads, their heads don't look that big, except like Mark. Mark is the only member that looks like he has a real big head. Jaehyun's head wasn't as crazy in real life. Like, it wasn't as like ginormous. Yeah, I think it's because he has quite like real broad shoulders, so you can't really notice like how like big his head is. But maybe that's just what I noticed. I don't know. Yeah, other than that, we're good. I know people want me to talk about KCON as well. I will talk about that in another video, just because like there's so much to talk about that this video will end up being like an hour long. I already felt like this video was like 30 minutes long. It's gonna take like a bunch of time to upload and like see if I learn how to edit within like the next hour, so I can like kind of edit this video. But I want to make it like as raw as possible, and just like me just like getting ready, and I'm not going anywhere, but getting ready and just like talking about my experience, me seeing them in real life. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you are interested about my KCON experience, day 1 and day 2, I will talk about that. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen literally everything, because I basically snapped like the entire day 2, most of it, just because like I wanted people to kind of like come with me to KCON. And like, when I tell you, when I uploaded my Snapchat to Twitter, like 60 people followed me, and it was like, oh wow, and a bunch of people saw my story and stuff, and it was really cool. So I kind of felt the need to kind of like post as much as possible. But yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But for now, this is just like my seeing NCT 127 in real life experience. Yes, hopefully you enjoyed. As I said, sorry that the camera quality is like crap. But the lighting and everything and like my setup will get better. Hopefully within the next video I'll kind of see like what fits and what's better. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and this wasn't too boring, and hopefully like my going on tangents and saying and like a lot and cute a lot didn't really bother you. And yeah, if anyone's wondering, I am wearing my pajamas. As you can see, I have my little Simpsons pajama on. I have like this Blink-182 t-shirt from like the longest time ago. My hair is a mess because I don't have any like product in it, and it's still really wet. And I have this jacket on because it's really cold in here. But yeah, goodbye.